Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Brennan again, on my way to the gym. And I'm gonna let you guys guess what I'm doing today. Squats? Someone said squats? Yes, we're doing squats. I think we're also doing some variations on deadlifts, so maybe some block pulls and stiff-legged deadlifts from a deficit, and maybe some hang leg raises. I don't know. I'll look when I get to the gym, but I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna be doing anyways. So let's just cut right to the chase. All right, so here we go, working up to a heavy single. You're seeing 405 right here, and I want to kind of explain some of the things that I do here on these videos, both with the car vlogs and during the commentary, and that is explain exactly how I feel, the good and the bad. And you'll notice probably that recently it's been a lot of bad, as you see my next set here of 435. And what I mean here is I'm really letting you know how I feel as far as how my back goes, as far as if I'm feeling sick, how my body is, if my body is ready for these workouts. And not because I want to make excuses for how I perform in the gym, but just because I want you guys to know exactly my mindset. I find oftentimes, as we see here, the next set here of 465, that other YouTubers, and I'm not naming anyone specifically, they only put the highlight reels on, meaning the lifts that they make, the triumphs they have, and I think it's very important to also see the daily struggle, because as we all know, this can be very much of a grind. And that kind of leads me into this next set here of 495. So 465 felt really good, despite the fact that I've been dealing with some stiffness in my back. And I was looking forward to getting a new single here on the high bar, only because I've never squatted this heavy, and it starts to go up, and then it just stops. So what do? I dump it. And I kind of have my reverse Smurf outfit going on here with the blue cap and the white shirt. But I learned from that mistake. So after that, again, having to work up to a heavy single, then had to drop the weight 10% and do 2 sets of 3. So I dropped it to 415 here. And I was really actually stronger than this mentally after that failed set, only because it pissed me off. And you guys don't see me really get too emotional in a lot of these videos, but it really felt like I needed to go ahead and perform. I was also talking to both Michael, Corey, and Max Tuning on text during these, and I showed them videos of me failing, kind of laughing it off, but it really motivated me going forward to hit these next 2 sets of 3 of 415. And this second set here just felt really good, really explosive, and this was probably my best set of all throughout the day. Now, that's not to say you should aim to fail. Obviously, you should always try to hit all your reps. However, when you do fail, and that happens to all of us, really use it as motivation going forward to really get those next sets or that next workout to really kill it. So from here, we moved on to block pulls from a 6-inch pull, and the goal here was to work up to a heavy set of 5, do somewhere between 4 to 5 sets. You're actually seeing my 3rd or 4th set here already. I started very light with 225, then jumped to 315, then 405, which you just saw, then 455 here for, again, sets of 5. Now mentally here, what I'm trying to do is really push my knees out and get some really explosive pulls in. However, it doesn't really necessarily always look like that, but again, in my mind, that's exactly what I'm doing. You then see my next set here of 495. First rep was a bit of a struggle, but again, I'm trying to be explosive here, and I find these next 4 reps really go well. So good, in fact, that I decided to go ahead and up the weight one more time. So my goal here was to work up to the heaviest set being 545 for a set of 5. However, going through here, the first rep is very slow, the second rep actually feels pretty good, and the third rep just doesn't happen. So what do? I just ditch it, because again, I'm in it for the longevity here and don't want to necessarily hurt myself. So we then moved on to 3 sets of 8 for heavy stiff-legged deadlifts done from a deficit. So about a 4-inch deficit here. I'm just showing you the first set of 315 for 8, only because I kept the weight static for all 3 sets. So 3 sets of 8 reps at 315. From here, I had to move on to hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. I did 3 sets of 15, didn't film it because there's nothing exciting. But as always, I really appreciate you guys watching these and giving me constructive feedback, both good and bad, because it really motivates me going forward. And as always, in the meantime, thanks for watching and stay big.